You know, before this week's video start, last week, Doug, I alluded to a special announcement this week, and I'm going to drop it right in the beginning. What do you think about that?
That's awesome.
Coming up in about 4 weeks, Saturday, April the 9th, between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do our first live stream that we've done in like 2 years. It's going to be me. Of course, it's going to be Dog Tag Doug, PA Pirate Paul, Charlie the Heritage Relic Hunter. Hopefully Just Silver Joe will be there. Rich will be there. Maybe Matt. We're going to be interacting with the chat. We're going to be telling some funny behind the scenes stories. And on top of that, every Tuesday between this week and April the 9th, I'm going to announce another giveaway prize that we're going to give away during the live stream as a thank you to all you guys for supporting us for the last couple of years. And Doug, what do you think the very first one I'm going to announce right now as a giveaway prize is going to be?
A Dog Tag Doug sticker.
Not quite that good. Did you see the video I just put out on the brand new Noke the Macro Legend machine?
Yes, I did.
Simultaneous multi-frequency, waterproof, noise canceling. Well, you know what? I reached out to Noke the Macro, and Dealic agreed to give one away on our live stream, April the 9th. In fact, Dealic might even come in as a guest during the stream and give it away with us. And if you guys want to enter, make sure you put the word legend in the comments down below. During the stream, I'm going to come back to this video, use a random comment picker, and pick one winner. Just put it in the comments, legend. You can put some other funny things if you want, but make sure you put legend. I'm going to draw the winner, like I said, April the 9th during the live stream.
They have to be there.
They do have to be there. You got to be in the live stream. We're going to have a party. If you don't show up for the party, how do you win the prizes?
It's not going to be a party if they don't show up.
Well, if your name is picked, you get 1 minute. You got to raise your hand and you win it. If you're not there, we got to go on to the next one, Doug.
Only fair.
Yeah, it's only fair. That's what you got to do. So every Tuesday, new prize, but the first one I'm announcing today, Noke the Macro Legend. It's going to be an amazing time. Saturday, April the 9th, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Doug, you looking forward to it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, me too. Otherwise, let's get going. We got a lot of holes to dig today. What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. Finally, the first warm day of the season, Doug. We are going to take advantage of it. We've got an enormous field that goes on forever, and right behind me, there's a house that goes back to like the mid-1700s.
1740.
We don't have access to the house yet, but we do have access to the horseshoe of fields that go all the way around it. It's going to be a heck of a good day. We got Just Silver Joe, PA Pirate Paul, Richie Rich, Rich Van Winkle, and of course, Dog Tag Doug, Mexican Doug, Jane Fond Doug, with special guest Lynn, our favorite antique dealer, Lynn. And Lynn's friend Annie's here. Doesn't really be on camera yet, but I guarantee we get her on later. So it's going to be a heck of a good day. Back in the first dig. See you guys soon. Later. All right, find number one from Rich. We're up near the house doing the close part of the field, but we've got quite a big walk today. But Rich has a good signal, and it's way down in the sidewall in the middle there. You can see it sticking out, the rounded edge of maybe a penny or maybe a button. Go ahead, Rich, pop that out and we'll see what we can get out of that. Oh, it looked like it was maybe bigger than a penny for a second, like a... Nope, it's a penny.
Definitely a penny.
It's like a new penny. It looks little.
It's a wheat, yeah, I see it. It's a wheat.
Oh, okay.
That's a good opening start there. Yep, you can see the 1 cent. You can see some of the wheat stalks.
A wheatie. How deep?
3.5 millimeters.
Oh, okay.
It was laying at 87 degrees northwest. Good find, Rich.
Thank you.
All right, Rich on the board with another one. We're still up near the house. He thought Doug would really like it, but Doug's about a half a mile behind me. He went way out in the farm field.
Right here, I didn't clean it or even touch it yet, but I can tell what I think it is.
It looks like a dog tag.
Yeah.
If it's pre-1930, I'm going to call Doug in. Rich, that's beautiful. Dog tax paid, number 544, 1916, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Was this a nice sounding tone or was it scratchy?
It was a mid-tone.
Really?
Well, it was a nice tone, but it was a mid-tone.
All right, we walked it out to Doug.
My specialty.
Doug, wait till you see the date on that sucker. Here, Doug.
1910. 18?
Oh my God, this is terrible. Rich, let him.
16.
1916. That's a different pair of glasses, Doug. The prescription might be a little off.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19. And look at the shape it's in, Doug.
Wow.
Doug, I got to show him the socks, Doug, too, if you don't mind while I'm out here. I bought him a pair of socks. I bought him Golden Girl socks. There's the beautiful Betty White. Rest in peace, Betty.
Yep.
Of course, the beautiful B. Arthur. And I don't know the other ones' names.
Well,
Yeah, Rue McClanahan and $5 if Rich knows the fourth one. No, he has no idea. It was before his time. Yeah, I don't know her name. Esther. Yes, there we go. All right.
she was the youngest of the group, believe it or not, and they just made her up to look old.
That's what we do with Doug.
Yeah.
He's the youngest.
Doesn't take a whole lot of makeup to get me looking older.
The owner of the land came out, and Doug and I were talking to him for about 45 minutes. Rich was detecting, and at least one of us is finding some good stuff. Rich has
Because while we're
something.
talking, he's hunting.
That is a large coin. That looks like it's definitely going to be a large cent. Go ahead, Rich. Let's see what you got. It's probably about maybe 4 or 5 inches deep.
Really green.
Yep. It's thick too.
It's
isn't
very thick. It might be a Liberty head, a Liberty cap.
That'd be my first one. We're gonna have to clean it.
it? Do you want to
Let me
use
see it.
Snaggletooth?
You're gonna take all the surface off.
Oh.
Then.
Yeah, I have a regular
I like
brush.
the bristles on it.
Yeah.
I do have one.
I can clean my grill with this.
All right, let's brush it down and get an idea. It's not as thick as I thought, Rich. It's not going to be a Liberty cap, but let's see what it is. All right, there's Rich's coin. What a beauty it cleaned up. It's going to be an 1800 exactly. Drape bust large cent. You can see Lady Liberty facing over to the right, her hair pulled back. I found the exact same year-end coin, Doug, at our last colonial place we went to, which was probably 2 months ago.
At least.
The back, you can kind of see, you can see 1 cent in the middle. You can see some of the United States. Rich might clean this a little better later, but you can clearly get an idea. It'll say 1 over 100 right
Hey,
down
he
at the
might just
bottom.
Give it to me to clean.
He might give it to you. Yeah, you did a good job on the last one. But you got some really nice detail on it, Rich. Congratulations. Only about 5 inches deep. And you know what? If anything, that might be maybe revitalizes some hope that we're going to find some good stuff because, you know, Doug and I haven't found anything good yet today. Great find, man. Congratulations.
Now
Thank
on
you.
all my signals.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that clever?
Yep. Totally.
We're not going to get many token offs where we both dig tokens at the same time.
Only in that.
Only in that field. But we do have one of our games, Lynn, which is our What's in the Clump. Doug's got himself
Is
a clump.
it treasure or is it junk?
Let me see,
What's
Doug.
in the clump?
All right, what's in the clump? Doug just dug this out, and now this is going to be, I think, a penny, maybe a button. That's going to be my guess of what's in Doug's clump.
It did bring up a little
Doug,
bit higher than a
20 more
button
years,
typical.
Doug, when you're in a nursing home, what's in Doug's clump's going to have a whole nother meaning.
Yeah.
But for now,
20 years.
It all
You're really-
depends.
all right, let's see. What's in the clump?
I gotta lose these gloves a second.
Ooh, could that be a button?
Yeah, maybe.
I thought I saw it was extra
Ooh, it
round. It
might
might just be dirt.
I thought it was domed a little.
Oh, it's
That's
a button.
Yeah, it is a button.
Looks like a two-piece button, and it might be military.
Doug, that's even much better than a penny. I would.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I think I see an eagle on there.
Well, there's the shank sticking up. It's busted right
Yeah.
there. And I do agree. Usually these two-piece buttons do have a design on it.
There's something.
Yep,
it's
there's
something
definitely something.
raised.
Get out.
Let's brush it off before this dirt hardens up like concrete.
Okay.
All right, there is the innards of Doug's clump. But he got himself a button. And it's a blowhole button, Doug.
Yeah.
Now, you know, if it was a nice military eagle button, it would have been, you know, maybe 1850s or so. This probably goes back another 50, 75 years. Blowhole buttons are 1700s, late colonial period. And we almost thought there was a design on it, which would be very rare for a blowhole. Certain angles, Lynn was able to see like a plant, but as it's drying, it's harder to see. And I think I see at the very top, I might see like a leaf, like one leaf standing up. But if it was on there, it's very faint now. But regardless, it is a blowhole button, Doug. You got back into the 17s with that sucker.
Good.
And there's the old colonial home right there, which again, we don't have access to the home, so we're staying on the outside of the fence, but We're hoping from overflow from that home. That's the plan. Great find, Dougie. Well, that's a really good one. 28, 29, 30. About maybe 3 inches, 4 inches. There's a dog. I'm right near the neighbor's house behind me, and there's a dog there. Let's see. I'm going to dig this up. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, oh, it's a coin.
I knew it. That's why I walked over.
It's a copper coin, Doug.
Yeah. That's a fat one. That's going to be a matron, I'll bet.
It is.
I think I see wreathing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a wreath on the back.
I see it right here. Yeah. I can see it. It's a matron. Yeah. It's too thin to be a braided hair.
Yeah.
It's probably going to clean up pretty good.
I'm going to brush it down real quick. Hang on a second. All right, and there's my large cent. It's a matron head large cent. They made these from 1816 to 1839. In 1839, they altered Liberty's appearance just a little bit. They wanted her to look younger and a little vibrant. People thought the matron head face was just ugly. The back, it would say 1 cent in the middle. It would be surrounded by a wreath. And there's a little bit of corrosion on the front. I'm going to have to go at this later with a toothpick and try to knock all that off. But man, I'm super stoked to at least have an old coin. I haven't gotten much on the day, but I know they're going to be around. We're just going to have to go low and slow, see what we can come up with.
All right. Good job, Jason.
All right, my first find of the day, which is incredible. I'm going to put it in the case, which hasn't even been here about maybe 4 hours. That's what's in my case so far. Nothing. But first coin of the day. First really good find of the day for me, and that also means banana in the hole. And we've been here so long, I'm going to actually eat this one. Just put the peel in, which is what it was meant for anyway. So, all right, let's get to it. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a few things. All right, we're kind of scattered around, but Rich, swinging the hot machine, said he's got something. Oh, I know what it is, Rich. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, a tap.
Yeah, it's a barrel tap. That's exactly
look at the
right.
Silver. Not silver, but...
Oh, yeah, the wash on there.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. It's a very distinct design on these barrel taps with that hole in the middle. You were with us when Doug found that really cool one, weren't you?
Yeah.
That one went back to like the Civil War era. Now, this piece you have here is the stem and the handle that would actually insert into the tap. And when you turn the handle, the hole would line up and either allow the liquid to restrict or flow out the end of the spigot. Now, these used to be made out of wood, and they would obviously rot in the ground, but detectors will pick up these brass ones, and it's a great old piece of everyday life from probably 5 generations ago. If I had to date this, I'd probably say late 1800s. That is a great piece, man. Congratulations. Everyday Americana. Love it. Well, not a lot of signals for me. The temperature has been dropping like a rock. It's probably now below freezing. I'm a little underdressed. It's probably down to the 20s now. It was fairly warm earlier, but the ground's starting to get frozen. I'm going to try to walk around to do the other side. Doug's going to stay over here with Rich and hopefully find some good stuff. I hope the big freeze doesn't come back again. It was nice being able to get a shovel in the ground, but not giving up just yet. All right, we were kind of walking up near the house. We haven't found a whole lot today. Joe was out in the field and screamed out loud that he might have a real. Oh, I do see what looks like a cut in half circle.
I don't know if the farm...
I can't tell from this height. It's tacoed.
Oh, it's tacoed.
It's tacoed.
It's tacoed.
Oh, it might be a whole real.
Yep, it's going to be a whole something.
Yeah, it's a real. I think it's...
It looks very thin. It's going to be a 1 real if it is too, Joe.
I think it might be a half, Jason.
Is it? It
Yeah.
looks bigger than a half, but I can't tell maybe from the taco.
Well, yeah, it's taco from, I guess, the plow. Caught it.
Wow, look at the black on that.
I come up like
Let me see if I can see anything on it. Yeah, I can see a little bit of the writing up at the top. I can see an ND.
Ferdinand.
Yeah, it's not much. It's not much meat on the bone there.
It's probably an 18-0 something.
Yeah, and where it's taco, Joe, it's cracked all the way down. If you straighten it, you're going to have a cut real. It's barely hanging on together. Let's see if we can clean up a little bit, and I'll get a better angle of the inside and try to figure out exactly what it is. But Paul might be right. It might be a Ferdinand half real. Wow, that's cool. All right, here's Joe's real, and you're going to have to use a little imagination with this, but we can see some stuff. This is actually going to be the reverse side, the very top of the coin. Very faintly, you can see the top of the crown. and you can see some of the dentals going around the outside. Now, if I flip it, this would be the bottom half of the reverse. All the way on the left, you can see the M with the circle on it, which is the symbol for a half real, Mexico City. And you can see the last part of the ND from IND, which I think is part of the assayer's name. And you might be able to see some of the bottom of the pillars. Like I said, not a ton of detail. Now, if we try to look inside the taco here, I can clearly see 17. Now, from certain angles, we were able to see it's 1772, but we're only going to be able to pick up the 17. And if I look on the upper section of the inside of the taco, you can see 3 Roman numeral I's for Carlos III, King Charles III. So this is a half real, Charles III, 1772. Amazing coin. It's just a shame it's in such bad shape. And you can see all along the tacoed edge, it is cracked, falling apart, very brittle. If Joe tries to open it later, it might break in half, so you might have to heat it up or just kind of leave it as is. But what an incredible coin. Pre-American silver half real. Absolutely incredible. Good job, Joe.
I'm going to keep right my display like this.
I don't blame you.
Right, bent like that. All right, so Rich and I, there's Rich. We're on this side of the house. I've been working on a hole on a really good signal. And I don't know if you can tell, but a good 3-4 inches down, it's frozen. But the signal was good enough to be diligent with it. With Rich's help, we came up with this. And there in the clump, which is frozen, it's more like an ice cube, looks to be a copper coin. I'm going to walk it around to Jason and we're going to open it up together.
All right, Doug did the infamous clump walk, where he dug the clump on the other side of the farm and walked it all the way over.
It's like a dirty ice cube.
Let me see. Let me see the edge. Where was the edge of the coin you thought you saw?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
It's nice and green like copper.
All right. Are you even able to break that clump open, or is it too frozen?
You might be able to break it now that it's been out of the ground.
Oh, we got it.
Small or big?
Oh, I see some of the wreath on there, Doug.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That's nice. Oh, I do.
Half-cent size?
No, it's not quite that big.
Try to break that out careful.
Yep.
Oh, he just stabbed himself with that nail.
That's the shot.
I told you that nail was trouble. All right, in all Doug's manliness, he broke it out of there. Do you see anything?
Yeah, I see something, but I can't make out exactly what it is.
See, move my finger. I see the wreath at the bottom. It might even be a Liberty Cap half-cent, Doug.
Really?
Doug, you're not going to believe what this is. When I tell you this is a rare coin, it's a really, really rare coin, Doug. Now, I was looking over the points I could see. Some of the leaves here, the bow down at the bottom, some of the leaves on the left-hand side, and this is just the back.
Uh-huh.
The front is what really gave it away, I'm sorry.
Give it away.
You can see the line of the bottom of the neck right here, and this straight line above it, which perfectly matches up with a first year 1793 Liberty Cap half cent. Do you know how rare this is? They think only 1,000 exist to this day. And it's probably worth, even in this condition, Doug, about $2,000.
You're kidding.
If it was in really good condition, they're worth about $60,000 to $80,000 for this coin. Now,
holy crap.
the first year, Liberty is facing to the left. And that's how I was really able to tell from that little neckline at the bottom.
It's a shame you don't have, or I don't have more detail on that.
It's got enough. You might be able to work it very carefully.
I'm afraid to do anything
Maybe
more to
even mail it in and have a professional company do it, because this coin is extremely rare. And it was one of the first 2 or 3 coins ever made at the U.S. Mint
You're
in
kidding.
1793. Doug, that's an amazing find, man. One of the best and coolest coins I've ever seen. Awesome job.
Wow, I am flabbergasted. Do you know what that means?
You're constipated?
Yes.
Oh man, another incredible coin. Can you believe that? 1793 first year half cent found by Doug. Google it yourself. Incredibly rare. I can't believe the hot streak of coins we've been on lately, but man, I ain't complaining. And don't forget, if you guys want a shot to win that Nocta Macro Legend simultaneous multi-frequency machine, make sure you put Legend in the comments and tune in Saturday, April 9th to our live stream. And next week and the week after that, more prizes. It's going to be an extravaganza. And of course, if you guys want to get a detector so you can get out and explore your local area, shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder@yahoo.com. Let me know where you live, what your budget is, and what kind of terrain you're going to be hunting. I'll help you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.